Welcome to Headkrack After Hours. This is a young man who is the self-proclaimed king of R&B, of his generation. Make some noise one time for Jacquees.
Yes, sir. What it do, what it do?
Yo, man, it's good to finally have you in the spot.
Yeah, I feel good being here, man.
Yo, my dude, like when you talk about like R&B people, right? There's a lot of people who have a movement going, but there's a lot of people who don't have that wave.
Right.
Like women really rock with the Jacquees movement.
For sure.
And you're one of the most polarizing dudes on R&B right now. Almost like, you ever watch wrestling growing up?
I used to love The Rock.
Okay. So you know how sometimes in wrestling, there's certain people that oh, I hate that person, but I can't wait to see what they're gonna say next.
Right.
How do you see yourself? How do you feel like the world's view is on yourself?
Of course it's all eyes on me right now. But I feel like, honestly, I know that the world, it's kind of two things. It's like, you got the internet, which is a playful world, which is a crazy world. You know, I feel like they try to make a joke out of a lot of things that I do now. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everybody really knows my full potential. It's just something that they try to play with. Like they know like, oh, Jacquees really the man, but let's try to make a meme out of this. Let's try to make a joke. You know, but I always feel like if people are not talking about you, you're not doing something right, you know?
Yeah. Well, it seems like, in this current space that we're in right now, memes help the artists live longer when the memes rock right. Like, what was a meme that you saw that you was like, man,
I see all of them, but all of them be funny, though. You know what I'm saying? I see everyone. You know, I'm big on the internet.
Okay.
So you'll catch me probably, like, reposting it because, like, it don't bother me. It's kind of entertaining. The only thing that bothers me is, like, when people play, like, stop playing with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know I'm really the man. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. But I remember they used to make jokes like that with Drake. I remember they used to always play with Drake. And you know Drake the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember on the internet, it was like a thing. So I see how they try to play with my name, too, but it's like, I know him the man.
Well, I think it's not common for people to see rapper-level confidence in the world of R&B.
But see, that's what I grew up around.
Right.
That's why I came up under. I was always under the rap camps. So it's just in me. It ain't on me. It's a difference.
Okay. So what started the Jacquees momentum rolling? You know what I mean? Like, what was the thing that changed the trajectory of you being, a dude who liked to sing, maybe in his hobby time, maybe as,
What you mean, like, what got me?
Yeah, like, what really got you popping?
Well, what really got me popping, I think YouTube, honestly. That's how I first started popping. We used to put a lot of my songs and stuff on YouTube. And not even just YouTube. I was one of the artists, probably the last few artists because they don't do this no more, I was printing my mixtapes and passing them out in the streets. Like, if you from Atlanta, if you been here for years, you done seen me out there when I was 14, 15, passing out my CDs, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to get into the radio, you know what I'm saying? But I think that's where people started knowing me, but I think my big break was when I dropped a project called 19. I think that's when people really knew, like, okay, Jacquees is, like, a solidified artist. You know, my project 19 hit number 15 on Billboard independently. And I think that's just when people knew, like, okay, he gonna be here for a long time.
Got you. Yeah. Now, you've been, notably affiliated with different camps. I know at one point in time you was working with Birdman. Is this still a connection?
Yeah, I'm still with Cash Money.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, how is it over there? Because, like, typically, the stereotype is, oh, you go to Cash Money, man, you might not get your money at the end of the day or whatnot. Like, a lot of people, like, go over there, then he hop off. Yeah. And then sometimes they go back. Like, you seen with Juvenile recently.
I mean, my business good, As far as any other story that went like that, I don't know, because like I always tell, like, I don't really jump in other people's business. But as far as my business is great. It's been great since day one.
Right.
So, I plan on continuing to be where I am.
Got you. Now, when this windfall comes in, right, all of a sudden the show, you could ask more money for shows, you packing the venues out, the money's really starting to roll in.
Right.
What was the first, like, ridiculous thing that Jacquees spent money on?
The Lambo.
Say word.
Yeah, word. When I bought the Lambo, I remember that was the most expensive thing I had bought. But before that, I had got a Rolex. I remember I had spent, like, everything I had on a Rolex.
Like, cleared the bank account out?
Like, it was everything I had at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you spend your money, y'all, like your shoebox money.
Okay.
You feel me? I had the shoebox money. I remember I cleared it from the crib. It was only, like, at the time, it was only, like, a dub. You feel me? But it was a lot to me at the time. You feel me? I'm like, man, if I give up this dub, damn. You feel me?
Do you still have this Rolex right now?
I lost it.
God damn it, Jacquees!
I lost it in a club, man, in Miami, bro. I had got into it with the security outside, and it got loose. I still wanted to wear it, so I was wearing it without the latch, for real. I just wanted to flex, a young nigga, and I lost it. But then the Lamborghini. So I think the Rolex and the Lamborghini were the two first things I bought that was super crazy.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a mental note here. Don't rock the Rolex loose.
Nah.
Might lose it.
For sure.
So, these are rich nigga problems. Okay? So, like, is there an insurance that you put on the Rolex?
Yeah, you gotta get appraisals for your jewelry. You know what I'm saying? That's basically insurance. And sometimes you can end up getting more money than you actually spent when you get it appraised. You know what I'm saying? Your jewelers, anybody that's buying jewelry, your jeweler not gonna tell you to get it appraised, but make sure you get your jewelry appraised.
So you got yours appraised?
I gotta go get the rest of it appraised. I ain't get all of it.
But I'm saying, but the Rolex you lost, you did get it appraised for you.
Nope,
lost
that's when I learned my lesson.
Oh, damn. That's an expensive ass lesson.
Yeah, it was.
Cool. So now you got the Lambo.
Yeah, I got more than that though.
But you live in Atlanta.
Yeah.
And you're sitting with your Lambo in traffic. Because there's just no place unless you go like way out there past 400 where you can really open that bad boy up. How fast you got it to go?
I done hit the dash before. I'll never do it again though.
Really?
Unless I hit like a track. Yeah, I done. That's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I realized that was dangerous. I was playing with my life. I used to do the dash in the Lambo. Seriously. 220.
And once again, rich nigga problems. Have you ever went to Publix in the Lambo and realized you didn't really have adequate space to put your groceries in the car? Or do you have a different grocery shopping car that you use for that type of thing?
I mean, I probably go shopping in the Bentley. But I done went grocery shopping in the Lambo before and I realized, like, damn, this trunk little as hell. And I had everything in the car. See, when I'm in the Lambo, most of the time I'm just by myself. Mm-hmm. So I could use the passenger seat for, like, a trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Like, how many bags could you fit in the trunk of an actual Lambo? Because most people would never see
my Lambo. I got an older version. You know what I'm saying? I just made it look brand new. You know what I'm saying? But my Lambo, my trunk's super small. Like, bro, you probably be able to fit, like, one carry-on.
Damn. They didn't think about... That car is just strictly
I
for
think
stunting.
the newer ones, the trunk probably a little bigger. But the one I got, my trunk's small.
Cool. So let's get into this album, right? Mm-hmm. You know, the new joint, King of R&B.
Yeah.
In stores Friday, November 8th. If you're seeing this after the fact, go get it now because it's already out. Like, how are we leveling up on this project compared to projects you've done in the past?
Excuse me. I just think the production, is one. I did a lot of work with Sean Garrett, Troy Taylor. Of course, I still work with my original team, Forte Boy, K Major, Nash B, XL Eagle, SK, DJ Spence. But the production is better, The music, I'm kind of like, it's a lot of singles on this album. Mm-hmm. That's what I say. It's a lot of singles. Like, it's still a full album package. Like, it's around like an album, but it's a lot of singles. And I think my conversation, I get better every time. Conversation sound like a real 25-year-old conversation. Okay. 4275, I was 23. Telling you, I'm just a single man. That's what I want to be. But this time, I'm really like, nah, this is what I'm on. I'm on this love tip. Yeah. Heavy, and you can hear it in the music. You'll be able to feel it.
All right, so like when you talk about, because you run in hip-hop camps, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you look at the parallels of hip-hop and R&B, which these days is heavily influenced by hip-hop,
mm-hmm.
It seems like, in the rap world, your second, third album, because you're getting all this money, all this windfall, that hunger and drive isn't there that like how it was on your first couple projects
right.
because, you just started out.
Mm-hmm.
Now with R&B, as you get to enjoy more of the excesses, more of the spoils, because I'm sure you smashed more people in 2018 than you did in 2015, right?
I'm glad you said 2018. I was single in 2018.
Oh, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when you come into the game and everybody know you and you have a relationship, it's almost kind of like being like in a weird jail, right? Mm-hmm. But then when you break free, you kind of run wild like Hulkamania and do whatever the hell you want.
I mean, it's all in what you want to do. It's all in how you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first came into the game, I think I had a lady. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I had a girl coming up, but it's like I wasn't really anxious to do nothing when I got in the game because I was already kind of doing my thing a little bit. I was a young wild boy. You know what I'm saying? But these days, being older, like I'm in a relationship now, I'm not eager to, I had my fun. Mm-hmm. It's still more fun to be had, but I can have it with my girl. You know what I'm saying?
That's a very mature approach to it.
Yeah.
I mean, do you ever look at some of the things you get in your DMs and be like, God damn.
I barely go through my DM.
For your own safety?
Right. I don't even, like I go through it sometimes, but of course it's like, temptation is everywhere. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to even be tempted to do something crazy.
Okay. So what would more likely tempt you, Jacquees?
I mean, you got to think.
A bad rando or like a bad name brand?
What you mean? Break it down for me.
Okay, so say you got a random chick who slides into your DMs,
Okay.
right? Oh, that's dope. She's showing me what she working with.
Yeah.
And then on the other, on the private side, oh shit, Rihanna just sent me a DM. So what's more tempting to you? Because like,
I mean, of course, the more tempting thing is it could be either or. Honestly, bro, I don't think it's like a thing where you could pick. Like it's two sides to that. It's all in how you feeling that day. You might want to do that or do that. It's all temptation. You know what I'm saying? It's all temptation. And temptation can lead to bad things. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm strong-minded also.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm very strong-minded. So I believe that, the decisions we make is always based on ourselves. So it starts with our mind first, but temptation is big. Like, I heard Slim Thug talk about something on the Instagram the other day. He was just talking about temptation. It was real. You know what I'm saying? But so
Who gives you the most game out of everybody that's in your inner circle?
my mama.
Really?
Yeah, my mama gave me all the game. She still give me all the game. My mama got the most game. Cause she always right.
Mm-hmm.
She an OG. You feel me? She done been here. She done been around. My mama OG.
Was your mom ever in the business too?
Nah, I never wanted her to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never wanted my mama to ever feel like she had to do something to get me to the next level. You know what I'm saying? This, that. When I was out here running the street, I was by myself. You know what I'm saying? I would go meet guys. And, so I would be like, okay, let me get a feel for her. I ain't number 13, 14. I might take one of my partners, Dougie, with me. You know what I'm saying? Orlando Grind run with me. And I just get the feel for the guys. Then I'll be like, all right, you seem like you cool. Seem like we can work. Let me let you meet my mama. Because I always let my mama know what I'm doing. I let my mama meet him so she know who I'm dealing with. And that's it.
Gotcha.
Like in these days, see, I used to put my mama number on my posters when I was first hustling, cause she all I had. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, y'all need to call my mama. Y'all want to book me. You feel me? I had a number there, 380-0087. I remember 443.
Booming? Was it booming back then?
Booming. 44380-0087. But this back when we was just hustling, I was doing like every talent thing around here, performing in malls. Like I was just doing everything. And these days, my mom, she just handled my finances.
Okay.
She handled my nonprofits. She's really like my business manager.
That's good.
Yeah, she handled the money. She got my best interest.
She gonna make sure nobody take advantage of you and nothing crazy happen.
Yeah, she gonna make sure I get every penny.
So going back to when you were first starting, or even maybe recently, has there ever been a show that you've done that didn't really quite jump off the way you expected it to?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna say jump off the way I expected it to.
Like what's your worst night that you've ever had on stage, if there's been one?
Yeah, I don't think I ever had a bad night. You know what I'm saying? I think like every time I come, the crowd shows up. Now, of course, you'll have shows where the energy be different. Like, cause some crowds you get, they really impressed, so they might just be staring at you. You know what I'm saying? Cause they just shocked. They rocking, but they shocked. They energy ain't that up. Like I just left Philly, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? And even when I perform here at home, it's always crazy. Like it's certain cities where that's just they vibe though. You know what I'm saying? They not that lit. Like that's just their energy. You know what I'm saying? But I think coming up, I remember I used to do a lot of Luda Day performances.
Okay.
And I remember the crowd used to be kind of lit and dry. Like I remember one time I had to jump off the stage, you know what I'm saying, and go in the girls' faces and like just do the most. But I just remember that's how I used to be coming up because of course nobody really knew who I was. I was just coming up. But these days you come to my show, it's off the chain.
Oh no, you got that catalog built up.
Yeah,
it's
man.
a little robust over there, buddy.
Yeah, it's lit.
So in addition to all that, you notorious for your Q mixes.
Quee mixes.
My
Yeah,
bad.
all good.
So the Quee mixes is heavy. I mean, you've really breathed CPR into a lot of records.
Yeah,
I mean, like
thank
one
you.
we used to play notoriously on the morning show a lot, obviously, is the LMA Boot Up joint.
Yeah. What
Now-
a trip. The trip joint.
Trip,
Yeah.
my bad, trip. But going into 2019, 2020, you still cooking those up or?
Yeah, I'm still cooking them up. The latest one I did was I just did Summer Walker Playing Games, and I redid 702 Get It Together.
Oh yeah.
I redid that too.
That's classic.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Summer Walker, she just posted on Instagram earlier this week something to the effect that like she's kind of done with music.
I ain't see that.
And this is all like stressing her out, like she too real for this business. Have you ever hit your threshold where you was like, you know what? This ain't what I thought it was gonna be. It's not what it's cracked up as. It's not what I believed it was gonna be, and you wanted to quit.
No, never want to quit. I'm never quitting.
Have you ever got frustrated?
Yeah, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? I always get frustrated, because we as humans, that's just natural, because we want to be on a, I'm the type of person, I'm never satisfied. So I always want more. You could put me in the biggest house in the world and be like, they got another one that's bigger than this? That's just how I think, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it comes to a point in your life where you gotta be satisfied. Like, some people just satisfied and living in a regular space, I'm not. That don't mean I'm not happy or nothing. I just like more.
Right.
I just want more. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be number one.
So do you measure growth by the things that you have? Or
It could be growth. Could be it could be one. Growth could be measured by the things you have. Yeah, but that's not how I measure my.
Everybody has their different litmus tests. Yeah. So what to you? What is making it? What is making it to Jacquees? So
making it to me, because I remember me and my boy, we used to get into it a lot about making it. I had felt like we made it a long time ago. See, making it to me was we making money, we taking care of family, we hitting the road. I feel like we had made it. But see, my boy, his making it was we need Grammys, we need awards, we need. And I was just like, bro, if I could feed my family and go in the mall and buy whatever I want and travel the world and continue to do this, I feel like I made it.
Right.
But just like they say, my boy, like, man, we got to get more. We them type of people that got to get these Grammys. They got to walk in the house and see these awards. And he right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I got more work to do. I know I'm not where I'm going to be, but I know I got potential to be number one. You know, I know, like, I'm going to get Grammys. I know I got to work hard. You know, I know that I'm Grammy worthy. You know, I know I'm worthy of getting everything that they got out there for artists to get. You know, I just know that I got to put the work in. And one thing about me, though, I'm down to work. I'm dedicated. Like, I've been like this since I was 9. I'm 25. You know, I hit the stage first time when I was 9. I ain't gave up yet.
Do you remember which song you sang?
Yeah.
What was it?
I Want You Back.
Michael Jackson joint?
Yeah, Jackson 5.
You still can hit that high octave or what?
I'm pretty sure if I get warmed up, hell yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. Now, R&B is a different space vocally than hip-hop. Hip-hop, you go out there, you know, you rap, you do your thing.
Yeah.
How, like, what's the preparation that you have to go through to even go and do, like, a string of shows? Because, you know, people expect you to sound just like the record every lap.
I feel like I believe I sound like the record. If I ever don't sound like the record, it's because I'm trying to add some runs or, you know, just switch the style for it to be live. You know, but I think the process with a singer, I think the biggest thing is sleep. If you get you enough rest, sleep, you'll be okay to sing. I think the problem with singers is a lot when we on tour and stuff. It's like, of course, we want to party, we want to be lit, we want to record, it's different weather changes, so our voice may go out. So you might hear a nigga one night on tour, and it might be, I don't know, but I don't.
Like right now, the weather switched up hard. It's hitting a lot of people. Some people got that nasal drip.
Yeah, I just
on.
pray to God that I stay clean, because this is my album week. You know what I'm saying? I got to stay real perfect. You know
you got to stay crispy saucy,
yeah,
right?
I got to stay saucy. I got big shows this week, everything coming up. But, you know, with the singers, you just got to wear scarves. You got to get your proper rest. You got to drink your tea. You got to drink your water. You got to sleep. You got to sleep. I think that's big. See, I sleep a lot.
How many hours a day you getting?
I sleep a lot. It depends. Like, shit, I might sleep a lot. Like, when I'm with my girl or something like that, she might be mad, but I might be asleep for a long time. Might fall asleep early and stay asleep.
Does she travel with you on the road?
Yeah, she come with me sometimes, whenever she feel like it.
Running defense.
Yeah, my girl be with me. But see, she's an artist too, so she have her own life, you know. Yeah. She have her own business, stuff like that.
Interesting space to occupy. So now, out of every song on this project, which one means the most to you?
Probably the intro. It's me and T.I.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
T.I.'s dope. You ever pick up any words off him?
T.I.'s super dope.
Yo, I mean, the thing is, to watch him evolve, you know, from being a dude with the hat, you know,
but if you look at Tip,
guy.
But if you look at Tip interviews, he been articulate like that. He been using the big words.
But it's one thing to be articulate using the big words, but to physically see, to actually see somebody level up to where they transcend.
Well, he had to level up. That's what you're supposed to do as a man in life. He was a young man then. Tip, big dog now. He was big dog then, but I just mean in his regular life, you could tell he changed for the better. I remember when I was just a young boy, raised. I remember Tip used to be out here wilding. You feel me? I remember seeing stuff like I remember going to the Dirty Awards and stuff like that. You remember they had Dirty Awards in Atlanta?
This was before I got here.
Oh damn! See, this real Atlanta talk.
Yeah, go spill it though. There's a lot of people who can identify.
I mean,
I used to hear the stories.
The Dirty Awards used to be like the fucking the hood awards. Like, nigga, it was crazy. Like, you go down there and see some of your favorite stars, but it was like up close and personal. Like, this shit was real.
Right.
Motherfuckers used to be out there fighting, getting into all type of shit. It was like hip hop shit.
And it's clearly pre-YouTube, pre-social media.
I don't know if it's. Oh yeah.
So you ain't getting to see it while it's happening.
Nah, this shit was just like you had to be there type shit.
Yeah.
Like them days, like you had to be there.
What was the wildest thing you saw at the Dirty Awards?
I seen some wild shit. I don't even want to talk about it. I seen some wild shit though, for real. Like back in the day, I seen some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? I seen the guys really living like they was doing what they was saying they was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those times people just like, damn, this shit really real. And I was just a young boy. I was number like 13. You feel me? Just in that bitch like, damn.
Soaking the game.
Yeah, for real, bro. I done been around this shit my whole life.
So it's truly what you feel like you were born to do.
Yeah, bro. You got to think. I remember when Travis Porter used to have their concerts at Center Stage. And I remember. Then I think they moved it to the Tabernacle. I remember I couldn't get in one time. I was standing outside. I remember 2 Chainz pulled up. I remember I just standing outside. He was like, "You the little singer, ain't you?" I was like, "How you know?" He like, "Yeah, they told me about you." I'm just letting you know how long I've been hustling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just putting in that groundwork, bro. I was number 15, 16 at the time. You know what I'm saying? I see those guys now. I know they remember those days. Like, I remember when Jacquees was just hustling. You feel me? Like, and now it's paying off for him. But I know they respect it because I never gave up. I never quit. And I ain't never asked for no handouts.
It's always dope when you can get it on the merit of your own grit and grind.
Yeah, of course, you know, you ask certain people to plug you. They act like they don't hear you, so you got to go get it yourself. You feel me?
So growing up in Atlanta, which is like, you know, it's a Hollywood within itself.
Yeah.
Who was like, you know, probably the first famous person that you saw yourself crossing paths with, like growing up? Like, who was the first person?
What you mean, like who the first person I seen?
Like, first famous person that you saw that was like from the hood. It's like, oh, snap, that's blah, blah, blah. You know, like everybody remembers their first celebrity encounter.
I remember my first celebrity encounter. I think I met fucking Jacquees.
Oh, wow.
Hood Hop in Lennox. I remember I seen that nigga Jacquees. I'm like, man, that's Jacquees. I went and bought that nigga CD. And I remember he signed it. You feel me? I was just like, damn, man, I met that nigga Jacquees, man. That was hard.
It's crazy how time flies because now Jacquees would tell people he met you.
Yeah, that's real, though. But that's just how it worked, you know? And that's dope. I was a fan. Hood Hop was my shit.
Indeed. Now, everybody know this game is an elevator. It goes up and it goes down. Yeah. Let's just say if there's 30 floors in this elevator, what floor you feel like you on right now? Is it going up or is it going down?
My elevator going up, for sure.
What floor you on?
I'm on 30. You said it's 30 floors, right?
Yeah.
I'm at the top.
You don't want to get to the top this soon. I mean, because, like, once again.
What you mean, right now or in life, or what's the question?
Like, far as, like, you know, you being on your way, like, you know, like, you've definitely carved out a name.
Oh, I'm halfway.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm halfway. I mean, I got ways to go, bro. I'm only 25. I got 25 more years.
So you see yourself doing this well into your 40s and 50s?
Yeah. I love to make music.
Some people like be the complete opposite way. I'm gonna do this till I'm like 35, and then people gonna be calling me an old head. Then I'm gonna fall back and I'm gonna do this.
Because they gonna call me an old head when I'm that old, but I'm gonna have old fans. Yeah, I'm singing to these old heads. What's happening? Yeah, what's happening? And your daughter still like the music. Tell her go buy the CD too. It's all good. It's good music for everybody.
Now, what's the oldest record in your catalog? Not necessarily that you've made, but like a classic joint that Jacquees could just murder.
In my cat, what you mean? Like,
say like, you know, like, yo, you hell on a damn Keith Sweat song, or you hell on a damn, you said you did Michael Jackson, I Want You Back.
Yeah.
You know, but like what oldie do you like to pull out your stash and rock? You know,
like my sets?
Well, not even as a set, just a song that you love and you love singing it.
Song that I love singing, I oldie, probably be that, I gotta break it on down. I gotta break it on down. Break it on down. That gonna be right there by you. I'm gonna be there for you. That's that Donnell Jones.
There we go. I was trying to feel
Never
like
thought I'd see no hands. So wherever you run, that's where. That.
Classic.
Yeah.
Super duper classic. Were you one of those kids who your mom would make you sing in front of company when they would come over?
No, mama made me do nothing.
Word.
Mama made me do nothing, dog, but get A's and B's.
That's all she needed me to do.
Career? All she needed, yeah. I graduated with honors.
That's what's up.
Yeah, you thought I was a dumb nigga?
You would be surprised. Some people like, you know, basket. I stopped going to school. Fuck them.
Nah, that ain't cool. I mean, if that's what they did, that's
no,
good,
fuck
you know
that. Like, you should learn.
Yeah, you should want to get an education. But I mean, you know, I was almost a valedictorian.
Really?
Yeah. I had a 3.9. I finished with a 3.4 because I did the cab online, and then I was supposed to do this one class. I forgot about it. It gave me a 0. It moved my grade average down, but I still graduated top 10%.
Damn. So you about like probably like 2-3 years away from your 10-year class reunion, huh?
I graduated in 2012. I'm 2 years away. 2 years away.
So you going?
Yeah.
Man.
I'm going to pipe it up. I might throw it, shit.
How hard body karate is Jacquees going? Are you pulling up in a Lambo?
Man, I might pull up in all my cars. Yeah, all my partners who went to school with me from that same year, each one in one of them. Show them how we get out.
Now, did your friends get it when you was like, young, trying to do it? Or
Which mean, did they understand?
Sometimes you have some people like, nah, they go.
Oh, no, all my boys understood. They still here. They in 11.
What's
FYB.
up?
They been with me from day one. You feel me? They'll tell you, anybody who been in Atlanta, they'll tell you them the same boys since I was in elementary.
I know that got to feel amazing, right?
Yeah, I was telling my boy the other day, I'm like, bro, we've been down for 17 years. I'm like, bro, you only 25, bro. We've been down since we was 9.
Now, do any of them also have aspirations to do music as well?
Yeah, them my artists.
Okay.
I made everybody my artists. FYB.
Dope.
Fresh Young Boys.
Cool. So are they traveling on the road with you when you do this tour?
Yeah, when I go tours, they open up every tour.
So I got to go see a Jacquees show. I can't front. Like,
We lit, bro.
there was one time, I think you were supposed to come to a live broadcast that we did in Birmingham, something about a flight, or they couldn't get you down there in
think I
time.
remember.
And that was going to be my first time seeing you rock out. I was really looking forward to it.
Yeah, you definitely got to come see me, man. Like, I got a real show.
Okay.
I got a show today.
Where you rocking at?
Yeah, it's a Pandora private event.
Okay,
But I mean,
what time to jump off? Shit.
even if you don't come to that, bro, we'll be back
I
after
know.
the album. It's all
Big-
good because
big
this
tour.
show is real intimate. It ain't really no Jacquees show.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna just be up there singing.
I got kids.
Kids-
Kids got karate.
My boy said they got karate. What belt?
We gonna work it out. We gonna work out.
What
We'll get
belt
you
they
information.
is?
Huh?
What belt they is?
They that yellowish.
Oh, they in the beginning.
Yeah, it's like the third belt. So today's
Oh.
like a belt testing day.
Yeah.
That's neither here nor there. It's all about Jacquees, who's in the building right now. Album in stores November 8th.
Yes,
King
sir.
of R&B.
Yeah.
Let's just say if there was a R&B battle royale, not singing, but like literally like, it's like R&B dudes fighting other R&B dudes, and you could pick your own 3-on-3 team. Who's on Jacquees' team?
Me, CV, and me, CB, Trey, and Tori.
Yeah, Chris Brown definitely got the cardio.
Me, CB, Trey, and
Yo,
Tori.
and Tory Lanez don't back down to nothing. Like nobody. That's good. That would be actually a good joint.
But we ain't fight nobody, man. Maybe we'll fight on Def Jam Vendetta or something like that if they bring that game back.
They need to.
Yeah.
I literally just sent my PlayStation 3 to get repaired so I can play the old PlayStation 2 games on it.
Man,
because you can't get Def Jam's Fight for New York nowhere.
Exactly. They got to bring that back. Now, that'll be dope.
So you would like to be an active fighter in the new Def
On the
Jam
game, of course, but in real life, nah. But in a
This
game,
man's a
of
lover.
course. Yeah, I mean, who wants to fight? Honestly, who really wants to fight?
A lot of these
Unless
rap
you're a
dudes-
boxer.
A lot of these rap dudes, it's really crazy.
But see, guess what? The beauty of it, I ain't a rapper.
I know. But you're hip hop adjacent.
Right.
We treat you like you're our
I'm
own.
hip hop, but hip hop ain't about fighting. Hip hop about getting money, man.
It is.
You feel me?
But there's a lot of hip hop dudes who get money and like to fight because they have
I
money.
don't
It's
know if
weird.
they like
grew
to
up with
fight.
power.
I think that they probably got put in that position. I don't think that they just chose to. I think a couple knuckleheads choose to, but I think the real ones don't put themselves in position to fight. That's dumb. It's like they trying to. No real nigga trying to sweep himself off the feet, off the street. I mean, no real niggas looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Real niggas trying to avoid trouble. If a nigga looking for trouble, he's an idiot.
You know what? You got glasses on and they're not for show. You a wise dude, Jacquees.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Definitely.
your reputation preceded you. Like sometimes you could be a little arrogant, a little cocky, but
I'm just a real guy.
I
I'm
fuck with it.
confident.
I rock with that, bro.
Yeah.
Cool. So let's get into the new single. Go ahead, blast this off because nobody could do it better than you.
Right.
Go ahead, tell them.
That was my drum roll. World premiere, man. It's my brand new single, Verify, featuring my brothers, Young Thug and Gunna. Let's get it.
Cool. All right, coming out. All right, man, that's the new one from Jacquees, Verify featuring Young Thug and Gunna. And listen, the album is out November 8th. Be sure you pick it up. Now, when Jacquees is just chilling, there's no music involved, you at the crib with your lady, what are you doing? What do you like to do?
Man, I like to play pool with my ladies. You know what I'm saying? I like to play pool. I like to, just vibe, roll one. And just vibe out. We really like to play pool, though, and bowl. Pool is our thing, though.
Okay, so your girl must be good at it because no one's going to just keep getting beat. So you probably get beat sometimes,
She's
too.
good at pool, bro. I'm not even going to sit here and play with you.
Say word.
It's word. She's
Have you ever thought
dope.
about putting together like a co-ed pool tournament?
Now, that might be dope, you know? I never thought about it, but...
Because most people, like, they go on a date, they do, like, dinner and a movie, but never, ever have I ever heard, like, somebody, like, going to play pool with their lady and it'd be, like, a consistent thing. That could be a new way.
Oh, yeah, we go play pool every week. Like, that's what we do. We really love that shit. Like,
Who win the most between y'all two?
me. She might have her nights, but it's like, bro, she's so competitive when it comes to that pool. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go so hard, bro. Like, and it always end up, like, last person on the 8 ball. So if a person playing pool, just say I'm playing pool and I hit the 8-ball in, but I scratch. I beat myself, right?
Right.
That's what I always say. So it's always like that. But sometimes she beat me straight up. So
Y'all play for money?
hell nah. We play for we bet other stuff.
Like, what's the craziest thing y'all ever bet on?
We might bet. Our bets be crazy. Like it ain't even money though. It's just what I'm saying. It's just a little bet between me and my baby. You know what I mean?
Some freak shit, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Some at home shit.
Now, be that I completely respect the fact that you're in a relationship, I will mince this question and treat it differently, right? If you had the opportunity to give a back rub, butt rub, or foot rub to Wendy Williams, Oprah, or Gayle King, who's getting what?
I'm running out that motherfucker. And I'm gonna try to run out that bit with Oprah checkbook.
Man, he leaving with something in his hand.
Yeah, I ain't rubbing none of them.
Yeah, Gayle King's not a bad looker.
I don't even know who I'm gonna rub Dreezy booty.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, okay. It's all coming together. Here's the thing: as a whole guy in these streets, I be halfway paying attention to who's booed up with who, right?
Right. Of course.
About a week or so ago, they were saying that y'all broke up. No?
Nah, they say that every week, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's like a new thing, right?
Yeah.
Tune in.
Because every time, like, it says that, like, Dreezy broke up, he's like, yeah, she gonna catch a body. Like, I hear that song in my head.
Right.
So y'all still rocking.
Yeah.
Well, congrats on that.
Thank you, brother.
Children in the future?
I hope so.
Word.
I want a family. Yes,
What's your ideal set look like?
7.
Damn.
7 kids.
You're gonna need like a stretch Lambo. You're gonna need some custom shit they ain't
Bro
made
said
yet.
you gonna need a stretch Lambo.
You got to get them to daycare fast.
I want me like 7 little joints though.
Really?
Yeah, I want a big family, man. Like if God willing, and I just want all my kids to be healthy.
That's important.
Yeah, all of them healthy. I want all of them to be healthy. Like,
Do you come from a big family?
I got 2 sisters.
Got you.
2 brothers on my dad's side, but really just me and my sisters.
What's the relationship like with your father?
Fuck with my daddy. Love my daddy.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I love my brothers. My brother always come in town. My other brother stay here in Atlanta.
Does he do music too?
Yeah, nah, he drawing shit.
Is he good at it?
Job. Yeah, he dope. He been doing that shit though. Like my brother, like one of them artsy niggas. Like,
You ever did an artwork for any of your singles or anything?
nah, he do shit like for my crib.
Okay,
Like,
so you got like paintings of his on the wall.
Yeah, he working on one now. He been working on his shit forever. He like, bro, I'm working on this painting, bro. Goddamn, I'm like, all right. You feel me?
What's the painting of?
It's like some FYB shit. FYB, that's my clique. So he made like some FYB shit. He kind of put like everything I love into the picture. You feel me?
What is
some
FYB
real
stand
thoughtful
for?
shit. Fresh young boys, forever your brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah.
Well, yo, man, I hope you continue on this ascension level that you on,
Yeah.
man. And I hope more people have the opportunity to actually meet you.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean?
It's always another impression. It's always another thought when people meet me in real life.
Yeah. Nah, I rock with you.
Yeah, it's
You
love,
want me
bro.
over, bro?
Yeah.
Going to the show.
Yeah, come on.
Going to the show.
Yes, sir.
Jacquees is in the building. The album is out right now. Be sure you pick it up. I'm saying right now because I'm assuming most people will see this after November 8th. Be sure you pick it up. King of R&B. And, yo, tell people in like 20 seconds or less why they should go cop your record.
Yo, you should go cop this record because everybody needs feel-good music. The world is missing feel-good music, and I am bringing it back. So if you want to feel good, buy this Jacquees album. If you don't want to feel good, don't buy it. But who doesn't want to feel good? Get the album, King R&B.
Only a hater would not want to feel good. Let Jacquees make you feel good.
Exactly.
Headkrack After Hours. Go get it.